there, guys. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
In the last video, we were in the middle of trying to find Alice after she magically disappeared during the trial in Wonderland. Alright. So, let's head back to the Lotus Forest. Alright, so now, let's quickly clear the Heartless so we can do what we're doing without being interrupted.
Come on!
So, this time,
after clearing out all the enemies in the forest, head back to the entrance.
And we're going to want to head into the alcove to the right, where we found the first piece of evidence before the trial with the blue trinity
mark was.
And climb up
the mushrooms here and jump to the lily pad to the top. Now, you're going to want to head back over here.
Ignore the enemies
because they're just going to try and knock
you off, and jump to the Bizzare room above the entrance. Now you should be on another wall, the opposite wall you were on before in the Bizzare room.
Come on!
Alright, after clearing out the Heartless in this room, go ahead and hit the faucet. Press triangle to turn the faucet. This will cause the pot
to rise.
And now we can jump inside of it to enter a different area of the Queen's castle.
So you should be up on the bushes, right in front of a chest. Go ahead and open that up for a meteor gun.
Alright, so go ahead and jump down here. Use the save point to refill Donald and Goofy's health and your own. And enter the Bizzare room. So we're going to have to clear the enemies out of here before we can do anything. Alright, so the Heartless here are the Shadow Heartless.
After you clear out
Three waves of these Heartless, the giant Shadow Heartless will appear, these guys. Now, we can't really use these guys yet, and they really don't give you too much experience. But later on in the game, remember
where they spawn at
here in Wonderland? Because we're going to use a very rare synthesis item called the Fury Zone.
So these are new Heartless.
You'll only see these in the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix version. And yeah, we're going to be using them later to get a rare synthesis item called the Fury Zone. So we can't get it right now, so we don't have it right now. So after clearing out the just go ahead and drink the potion on the table to grow big again. Once you're big, you can examine the book in the corner to get a mythical shard. Now, as long as you
hit the teddy bear in the Bizzare room,
the other entrance through the Lotus Forest,
the teddy bear should be
sitting on the chair in front of you, right beside the book. Go ahead and move that to the other chair, and this will cause a clock to appear. Now go ahead and move the clock to reveal another exit out of the Bizzare room. After you
go ahead and drink
the potion
to turn
small,
we're gonna have to take out
the Heartless yet again. Sora leveled up.
Come on!
By the way, Blizzard magic works wonders.
Against those red things that fly around at you.
The red
Nocturnes,
I believe they're called.
Not done yet. Side of the Bizzare room, go ahead and enter that new entrance created to the T party guard. Alright, so before jumping down, look to the right and open the chest for a dark matter, which is a very rare synthesis item. And then go ahead and jump down and read sign.
Several chairs scattered around it. Now, I'll quickly explain how this works. If you sit down in a certain chair,
You're either
going to be
rewarded with items and
money, or if you sit down
in the wrong chair, you're going to
be forced
into a battle and the whole table disappears. So you have a couple shots of getting some good items here, and I'll show you which chairs to
sit down on.
Okay. So you're going, if you here as reference, to the right of the pink chair, the first chair that you come to. Let's see, why can't we sit down? Oh yeah, you gotta read the sign twice. And then it'll let you sit down in certain chairs. Now be very careful which chair you sit down, because again, if you sit down in a good chair, you'll get rewarded with money and items and stuff. But if you sit down in the wrong chair, you'll be forced into a battle and the whole table disappears along with your chances to sit in the other chairs.
Chair to the right. The first chair you come to, you can
sit down in
and get a reward.
You'll get a bunch of money and a potion. The second chair is a battle, so do not sit down in the second chair. The
third chair is actually safe to sit in. So go ahead and sit in the third chair.
To get
a bunch of money and MP balls, as well as an elixir, which is a very good item.
Now heading over to the left side of the pink chair. The first chair you can sit in is safe. Sitting in this chair will get you a bunch of MP. The second chair is safe. This will get you some MP balls and a potion. And the third chair is safe. Sitting in this will get you a bunch of HP balls and a potion. So you may be wondering about the pink chair.
Is it safe or not? Well, it's actually not
safe. But since we've already got all of the items we can get here, if you want
to sit down in the pink chair and do the random battle.
Come on!
For a little bit of extra Alright, so after you've done all that, if you head over to the house, you'll see that at the bottom of the house is a door that you can enter into the Bizzare room. So go ahead and enter this door. Alright, so now we're on the ceiling, which is kind of confusing. So first, let's take out the Heartless in this area. And yes, there's a bunch of Heartless on the ceiling.
all the Heartless. Go ahead and head up the ramp.
And jump
Up to the
nearby platform.
Up here are some lights that you can light. So go ahead and touch this first one.
After light,
Yeah, cat will tell you
to light one more, so jump across and light the second lamp. And the Cheshire Cat will tell you that the shadows might go after the doorknob. So if you can't figure out which room the doorknob's in, then that's pretty bad. Alright, so congratulations, you finally solved this tricky puzzle in Wonderland. Now before we go, if you look to the left, you'll see that there is a small latch on the door. Press triangle to release this latch, and you will open another doorway into the Queen's Castle. So go ahead and jump through here. And this will put you up on one more bush. If you head to the other end, you'll find a chest that you can open up for a Thundera G. Alright, so now jump on down, use the nearby save point to restore health and magic, and then enter the Bizzare room. Now, this is very important. Do not talk to the Cheshire Cat. He'll say you'll have a better view from higher up. So do not go on top of that table yet. Instead, we're going to get, or you can go on top of the table, but do not talk to the cat when you're up there. So head over to the left and examine the plant here to get a potion, mythical shard, and a bunch of HP balls. Don't go on top of the table just yet. And before we go and talk to the Cheshire Cat, I would highly recommend to head back to the Queen's Castle and save your game. Also, that's going to conclude this episode of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Join me on the next episode where we talk to the Cheshire Cat and finally solve the mystery here in Wonderland. And be prepared for a pretty tough battle. I would highly suggest to be at least level 15 if you want an easy battle. For my characters, if you want a reference going by my character's level, Sora's at level 19, Donald's at level 17, and Goofy is at level 21. Also, you might want to equip any abilities you have. MP Haste for Donald, I would suggest to get Ripple Drive if you have it, or Hurricane Blast, which is really going to be useful because we're going to be fighting in the air a lot. Dodge Roll is pretty useless, but I guess you could. Scan is a very valuable ability to have because it shows you your enemy's HP. For Goofy, I would definitely suggest to use Rocket so that he can leap at an airborne enemy. Charge is pretty good, and whichever one else you want, Tornado is good as well. And make sure you equip some good equipment. I would suggest to put the Brave Warrior onto Sora. Any Protera chains you may have, ability studs to help boost your AP so you can equip new items. If you haven't got the Smasher Shield for Goofy and the Morning Star for Donald, I would suggest to head back to Traverse Town now and get that. And most of all, save your game. And I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.